Well, we've seen the protest against APEC, as well as the stories on closed parking lots, traffic detours. But what really is APEC? Two professors shed some light on what it is and, more importantly, what it isn't. APEC was formed in 1989. It's made up of 21 economies, from big countries like Russia and the U.S. to Peru and Brunei. The leaders meet yearly. But while the talk is important, you won't find treaties coming out of this summit. UH professor Tang Bui says APEC is a good place for leaders to talk and to form relationships with each other.
It's an open forum. It's a non-binding platform. Everybody can express whatever they like to express. All economies have the same airtime, so to speak. So you don't have to be dominated by big countries like China or the US.
The drawback is it's quite difficult to make an ultimate decision on the level of 21 economies.
HBU professor and East-West fellow Christopher McNally says that's because all decisions must be made by consensus, all 21 leaders, which rarely happens.
A lot what happens in APEC is actually on what you would call the bilateral, so between two countries, or multilateral, 3, 4, 5 economies.
And as for those protesters demonstrating against APEC,
if you connect globalization and free trade to environmental ailments, the lack of indigenous rights and development of indigenous peoples, yes, APEC is a place one can make one's point known, but it might be not the most effective place to do so.
And despite the traffic problems, the road closures in our area, both professors say APEC is good for Hawaii. They say besides showing that Hawaii has the ability to host these big events, that whatever comes out of APEC that is good for Asia, they say will be good for Hawaii.